Hello everybody, I'm Jerry Emge, a realtor with Keller Williams The Lakes in Lake Elsinore, California. And I produce these videos on a regular basis, usually weekly by Thursday morning. And I cover a wide variety of topics. No two topics are the same. Some might be related to another topic, but I cover a wide variety of topics. I don't do any selling on these videos. You won't hear me talking about specific properties that I'm either buying or selling or helping people buy or sell. I just want to share general real estate information with my audience. If you like my videos, when you get a chance, give them the old thumbs up. And if you get a chance to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. You'll be subscribed to my channel. It doesn't cost you a dime. And then after you subscribe, there's a little bell, a notification bell. You can hit that and you'll be notified when new videos go live. As I said earlier, every video is a new topic, and today's topic has to do with active seniors. Now, I'm sort of a specialist when it comes to seniors. I have a certification regarding seniors and regarding military. So I want to talk specifically about seniors today. Here's the problem. A lot of seniors, as they age and either age in place or just in general become seniors and retire, and maybe even lose a spouse or a companion, they often just feel a little bit lost on what to do. And so I'm just going to give you some tips today of ways to stay active. We know this, that active seniors have a better quality of life, both mentally and physically. So here are some ways you can get started if you're a senior, or if you know somebody that's a senior and they sort of feel lost or bored out of their minds or whatever it may be. Here's what you can do. First of all, if you're involved in a church, get more involved in the church. And by that I mean you don't need to be preaching or anything like that. I mean there are groups within the church that you can get involved in. Like my church has a veterans group. There are singles groups. There are all kinds of groups in a church. It could be a crocheting or a quilting group. But there are groups within the church that you can get involved in. And that's a great way to meet people and stay active and socialize and keep your mind motivated and keep it crisp. The second thing you could do is join a club outside of church. So if you don't go to church, or if you want to get more involved, join a club or a group. Some examples of that might be a book club or a writing club. So these are good things to get involved in. A historical society is another good thing. Every city has a historical society somewhere, and you can get involved in that and do research on the history of the area or whatever it may be. There are hiking and camping groups you could get involved with. And these are just a few examples. There's all kinds of groups and clubs, card clubs, ping pong, pool, you name it. There are all kinds of clubs for that. A third thing you can do to stay active mentally and physically is to take one or more classes in some topic that you have some interest in. Some examples could be like photography, ceramics, and various kinds of art, whether it's pottery, glass blowing, or whatever it may be. Fitness classes, dance classes, other hobby classes. A lot of neighborhoods that have seniors in them have a senior center where the seniors can congregate, socialize, and get involved with things. And those senior centers almost always have various classes. Community colleges, if you live near a community college, they offer a wide variety of classes at very low cost. So those are good things you can do. Another thing you can do as a senior to stay active physically and mentally is volunteer. And there's all kinds of nonprofit organizations that are always looking for volunteers, and what a great thing to do. You're not only helping other parts of society, but you're helping yourself. So volunteering, there might be a museum nearby where you could be a docent or just volunteer to help set up displays or create backdrops or whatever, and also theater groups. A lot of theater groups, local theater groups, always need volunteers to help with makeup and hair, costumes, backdrops, settings, whatever it may be. These are all good things. A local food pantry is another good place to volunteer. And there are sometimes the neighborhoods have food kitchens. You could always volunteer to help serve food or prepare food. Local libraries and humane societies is another great place to volunteer. They always need help. They always would love for people to volunteer. And maybe the Red Cross is another good place to go. Great organization, especially in times of disaster. They are just wonderful. Volunteering at a place like that can be very, very rewarding. Search online for opportunities to volunteer. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully this will give you some ideas of how to stay active mentally and physically, and don't just sit around the house and become a couch potato. As we get older, there might be a tendency to do that, especially if you've had a long and busy career your whole life. Now you want to just relax. Well, you can relax too much. Don't do that. Well, anyway, like I said, if you like my videos, let me know. Here comes a little bit of information about me. If you have to pause the video to write down my email address or phone number, please do. Feel free to get hold of me at any time. I always like talking about my videos or anything real estate. Until the next video, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.